use the word suppose. And so suppose means not exactly. Can I ask you what you identify as?
Identify?
Ethnicity?
I identify as an American.
Not an African American? Are you African American?
Ladies and gentlemen, I will remind the body.
What's going on, everyone? Stocks with Kenny here today. We were kind of reacting to this interesting video I stumbled upon in the Daily Wire. Guys, you guys saw it from the intro. Justin Hicks. Hey, look, I agree. Like, Justin Hicks is, I think there's going to be almost a generational divide on DEI and these race issues because as you see from the video, Justin Hicks is a Republican. He was questioned by a black Democrat about his ethnicity because he opposed DEI, which you all know is how dare you in the community. And I say I agree with him, right? Justin Hicks was yelled at this morning, which you saw, which from Marlon Terry. And to me, this is one of the problems I have with older blacks. They still live in the past. Like, oh, this is how the country was, and it still is. Bruh. But then if you ask them, okay, what is your proof that this is still going on? They're going to say, I experienced it personally in 1999. And you're like, it ain't 1999, lady. It's 2023. No one born, like, at least our generation, like, I think, I forgot the guy's name, Justin Hicks. Let me see how old he is. I can't even find him. Justin Hicks looked about my age. I'm 26 years old going on 27. He looks around my age. And a lot of us see, yo, there's opportunity here. If you're willing to take advantage of it, you can have it. And there's studies out there that show that though black people believe racism exists and all this stuff, they all agree that your ability if you cannot take advantages and opportunities is the biggest determinator of whether you succeed or fail in life. Bruh. And it goes back to my argument, as I always make, is that it seems like the black community is only interested in having an alibi. Like, hey, look, I'm black. This is why I'm failing in life. Oh, and this lady used a personal experience about her daughter saying she has a master's degree and she works for people that don't have a master's degree. Like, what did that have to do anything? Bruh. Like, and this is one thing I have a problem with college, right? A lot of people who go to college, they think they deserve higher pay because they went to college. No, you want to get paid for your knowledge and your skill and your experience. Yeah, you got your degree, but it's supposed to help you gain knowledge and your skills. Right, but it doesn't justify a higher pay than someone who happens to not go to college. I know a lot of smart people that don't go to college. Do that mean it's almost a sense of entitlement? And I'll spare you that these people who are in these positions, every entrepreneur, right? Like Elon Musk, for instance, I don't think he has a college degree. Nope. But he's a billionaire, and it makes educated people mad that the fact that people with no college degree make way more money than them. This is why they think the system's unfair. And in the clip, you also saw that she got mad the fact that he was like, oh, you suppose. Yeah, because y'all pushing DEI, which gives preferential treatment. Here's a clip that I found of him earlier before he was confronted by Marlene Terry. And then I'll get into the article after this clip.
I inquired of you because I heard you say that there's equality, equal. You agree with this DEI bill? And what was your reason for what? Can you repeat that?
I'm sorry, can you rephrase your question?
You said you were okay with the DEI and that there's an equal playing field. Did you say that?
Yes, I did say that I'm okay with the bill as it stands currently. And to address that there and to talk a little bit about it is because what it does is say that we're not in the business in state government of giving preferential treatment to certain groups.
And yeah, I agree with that. Like, I don't understand what's the problem with saying, hey, government, I don't want people to go in there and give privileges based on race. That means white privilege too, black people. Bruh. Right? The government won't be giving out privilege because of your skin color or disadvantages based on your skin color. Equal playing field. That's the intent of the bill. Right? And the reason why he used suppose, and I think I mentioned this already, is that you guys are I say race baiters, but you people who like to reference race in everything you do, you're unintentionally or maybe intentionally, I don't know anymore.
It doesn't make sense.
You guys are trying to divide people based on their immutable traits. Man came up and said, I identify as an American. which he is. That's truth. He is an American. And all I see some of the, if you look back if you go back to the intro and you look at the end towards after he announced that, yeah, I identify as an American, which is a great answer in my book, a unifying answer, because that's how it is in France. I have family in France. My cousins and them, they don't see themselves as black. They go, oh, I'm French. Only in America here we reference people based on their race. And y'all wonder why we're so divided. And I'm starting to have this idea that maybe black patriotism will be the concept that unites us finally. That we need more black men like Justin Hicks to be proud to represent the country that they're living in. Because if you don't like this country, why are you here? Bruh. And that's how, if you're not sitting here to make it better, and the people on the other side, because at the end of the day, it has to be reciprocal. It can't be, everything's your way. Everything has to be done your way. And that's how the lady came across to me. Oh, you don't believe the same way I do, so that means shame on you. I know you guys can't watch the entire video because that video is long. It took me a while to find even this clip. But let's get into the article. I'm sorry I've been rambling a little bit. So we all know what happened here. The House Bill 6 is what they were arguing about. On the appropriations bill for Missouri's Department of Agriculture, Natural Resources, and Conservation was sent to the Senate by Republican-controlled House by a vote of 105 to 46. The bill says that the department cannot spend funds for staffing vendors, consultants, or programs associated with DEI or diversity, inclusion, and belonging. The bill also blocks funds for initiative that goes towards initiatives that promote preferential treatment based on identity. The concept that disparities are tied to oppression, collective guilt ideology, and intersectional and diverse identity activism, which is, I agree, like that's political. You're sending taxpayer money on overtly political things. If the Republicans came out and said, "Oh, we want to fund this Christian thing and spread it throughout the world," all the Democrats will be like, they'll be like, "No way, don't do that. You can't use taxpayer money for your personal life." It's the same thing here. I'm starting to put DEI as a religion in my mind because this is a worldview. This is a belief system. They have no proper evidence about this. And I mentioned this before in my other videos, and I've been slamming affirmative action lately, but it keeps coming up in the news. This happened April 1st, sorry. It keeps coming up in the news. I keep trying to talk about other things, and then race keep coming up. And I'm like, what's going on in our country? When did race become so important? Because these people on the other side of the aisle, the Democrats, keep making it an issue because they know they can't run on, we're all unified and you don't work as hard as other people or you're not as competitive as other people in this instance. No, they say, no, we got to give you equal outcome. And this is what it is. All this bill is saying is everyone deserves a shot, but not everyone deserves to make the team. That's it. How you can argue against that? I don't know, bro. After Hicks told Terry that she has been given the same opportunities to be elected to state government as everyone else, Terry said that Hicks was delusional.
Nope.
No, lady. Objection. You're delusional. Because you guys worrying about this. Oh, to me, y'all keep saying racism. Oh, I keep being discriminated. And then when I ask for evidence or proof, you giving me personal stories. And then I can give you a personal story. I said, no, I never seen that. I never seen it. So it ain't institutional. It ain't systematic. Because I'm black. You're black. You experience racism because I guess you're around some racists. I never experienced racism because I'm never around racist. Right? Bruh. There you go. It's proof right there. Racism exists, yes. Where you live at. It don't exist where I'm at. Or I haven't run into individuals that push racism or that act on racism. Bruh. But you have, apparently. So that only concludes one thing for me. Oh, racism exists at a personal level. You can't tell me a law that discriminates me based on the color of my skin or that targets me on the color of my skin. There's no law that says you can't own a house because you're black, right? Bruh. But yeah, I think affirmative action is needed. For what? In the 1960s, 1963, when affirmative action was being pushed out there, Cornell did it. And they found out after it called something called a mismatch theory, where it's essentially set up black people to fail at a university because there was a skill mismatch, right? They wasn't prepared to be in the Ivy Leagues, but because of DEI, diversity, inclusion, and equity, we need to put these black people into the college, and the college experienced higher dropout rates for blacks. And then when the Cornell University decided to take out affirmative action, They saw that their black students' graduation rates went right back up because you matched them properly with the school they're supposed to be based on their skill and knowledge. But with affirmative action, you create a mismatch. They may not have the skills or knowledge to actually be in the Ivy League school, but you put them there because you think, oh, look at our numbers, look at our quota. Bruh. But he's the delusional one because he believed that he's not inferior to another group of people just because of the color of his skin. Shoot, you are. I'm done. I'm done rambling, guys. I promise. You are delusional if you think that because that's not how life is going. How his life is going? That's subjective. She hasn't given any proof. But she's talking at this young man who, end of the day, I'm like him. I got to where I'm at because of hard work and who I was. Me and my friends, we all came from the same college, and all of us got different outcomes. I'm married. I got my kid. I have a house. I'm a homeowner. 26 years old. No student loan debt because I choose to I made a different decision than the rest of my friends. Therefore, I get a different outcome. And she thinks just because everyone don't have the same outcomes, therefore it justifies her delusion about needing DEI. When me and friends of the same background, same race, we all got different results. So you're going to equalize that? And this is all it is. It seems like it's envy at this point. That everyone's not at the same level. Everyone don't have the same thing. Everyone don't have the same experience. Therefore, racism exists. Bruh, come on. Bruh. They're delusional. That's just my argument, guys. If you can agree to disagree, I don't mind. But this is one hill I seen too much evidence to say that affirmative action don't work. Affirmative action actually makes things worse for black people. But hey, I digress. Let's get back to the video. Tara also said that she introduced some damn good bills. Well, if there were darn good bills, they'll get passed. Suggesting that because her bills were advancing that system was rigged against her, there are currently 111 Republicans in the Missouri State House and 52 Democratic lawmakers. I had to work hard on my own merits and pretty much promote the principles that I believe in which freedom, equality for all, which I believe that America does. I agree too, sir. And just that how I got elected into my position, I didn't get elected into my position because of the color of my skin or do any race baiting stuff that it seems you're promoting here, Hicks said when asked how he was elected. God damn, boy. And we need more of that. I'm sorry, but if you're an old head watching this, if you're a black liberal that's like maybe a baby boomer, I understand you probably went through some racism personally, whatever. But that's not the case for us younger folks. And the younger kids, the younger crowd that's in my age, like the millennials and Gen Z who believe this stuff, is usually passed down. This is the legacy of slavery I was talking about, how your parents is the one that set you up for failure, not necessarily racism. Because they put this idea that, oh, you got to work twice as hard as the white man. Like, not the white man. The white man falling behind. You got to work twice as hard as the Asians, bruh. They're the ones who had the highest income in the country. But you keep trying to think white privilege. Oh, the system's rigged against us. No, it's just a self-fulfilling prophecy at this point. He who think he can and he who think he can't are both usually right. That's all I'm gonna say. But I digress. Let me know what you guys think in the video. You think of Justin Hicks? You think we need more black patriotism? Well, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. If you agree, disagree, let me know. I'll be happy to respond to some of the comments. Thanks for watching to the end of the video. I really do appreciate it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.